Hey everyone, it's Zinnia Morris, your host and conference producer of the Virtual Girls Rock Conference of 2019. And I am finally ready now to do this live with our one of our conference speakers, Charlotte Epps-Stowers. Okay, let me invite Charlotte in. Add Charlotte, yes. Okay, it says, and I am so excited to have Charlotte be on this live with me today. Hey, Charlotte,
Hi,
can you
Xavier.
hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Okay, and let's see, I'm not sure. I'm going to check and see if I can hear you actually on my laptop because I have my little microphone in so that everyone can hear me clearly. Okay, let's see. Okay. Say hi again, Charlotte. Want to make sure we can hear
Hi,
you.
how are you guys?
Okay. All right, great. So let me get off here. And first of all, Charlotte, I want to say thank you so much for agreeing to be a speaker at the Virtual Girls Rock Conference. We are so excited to have your experience and what you specialize in as a business strategist. So I wanted to say thank you publicly. I know that I've said that privately, but thank you so much for sharing your gift and being willing to serve. So, we are going to get started on our interview today. And I just wanted to read a little bit about Charlotte and her bio. So, it says Charlotte Epps-Stowers is a business strategist. Charlotte is the CEO and founder of Charlotte's Web Financial Services and New Business New You. Charlotte has been preparing individuals and business tax returns and assisting clients with their financial needs for over 30 years. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay. So let me just say this really quickly. So, everyone that is speaking on our platform, these are all business women. They all specialize in what they've been doing, and they've been doing it for many, many years. So, these are not speakers that are just popping up and they're deciding that they want to be able to share what they're offering. They actually work in this field. They actually have been serving clients for many, many years. So, with that said, I don't want to read the whole thing because I don't want to take away from September 20th and 21st, but I do want to share with you who Charlotte is and what she's offering. Okay, so I was going to say you were froze for a minute, Charlotte, but now you've come back. So
sorry about that.
go ahead and just share with us who you are, more of what you do, and what some folks can expect from you um, as you will be sharing on the platform at the Virtual Girls Rock Conference 2019.
All right. So I'm really excited. And Xenia, thank you for having me and allowing me to have the opportunity to actually be a part of the Virtual Girls Rock conference. I think I'm really excited and I'm going to be here on the West Coast. Hey, we doing our West Coast thing, right? Um, us Bay girls, we're sisters from the Bay. So that even makes it even more empowering and special to be a part of your event and a part of what you're doing in your movement because I think it's really powerful. And we have to teach each other how to empower each other, how to support one another in our businesses. And some of us have different um, strengths and different weaknesses. And so we all bring something different to the table. And one of the things that I bring to the table as a tax preparer, having been doing taxes for over 30 years, wow, that sounds so crazy, but it's, we grow up, right? So, and I think about that, that's just crazy. But one of my biggest pet peeves is when people come in and they tell me they have a business. And I start asking them questions about their business, and they can't even really, they're like, profit and loss sheet? You on my spreadsheet? What spreadsheet? Expenses, overhead, operational expenses. What are you talking about? Do you have a bookkeeper? Nobody wants to invest in a bookkeeper. And what I find even more so is that more people have a business, so to speak, but
Mhm.
they don't have a business bank account. They don't even have their legal structure. People are talking about, I have a wholesale permit. I have this product or I provide this service and I'm trying to make millions of dollars. And I'm like, so how are you tracking it? They have no way. And so they're sitting there when they're coming to get their taxes done with their laptop, their iPhone, thinking that I'm just gonna, oh, I can, get you to do this. And that's not what it's about. So that's what we're going to talk about at this event. I'm going to show you how to create the proper legal structure, understanding what the legal structure is, why you need a financial foundation for your business. Because most people want to do something and then they run into hiccups when they have opportunities. You can't get a business loan if you don't have a business bank account. You can't get a
Right.
business loan if you don't have a business license, and people
That's
are
right.
using names operating as, oh, well, this is my business name. Have you checked to see if somebody else has that name? Because it could be a fictitious business already operating,
Absolutely.
an LLC, or even a corporation, and they can sue you for using their name. So if you're not properly set up and understanding that, that's what really being in business about. That's the difference between a business and a hobby. Being able to understand and show and track that you really are operating. You know what your operating expenses are. Xenia, we talk about the struggle as small
All
business
the time.
owners. People don't understand. We can't pay our bills if you don't pay us.
That's
We don't
right.
have something to fall back onto.
That's
I do not
right.
have a silent investor. And my
Yes.
husband has a belief in me is that whatever Charlotte picks up and she wants to have, and that's her expenses, that's Charlotte's expenses, and he not picking this stuff up. So if I don't
Absolutely.
make it and I don't know what I need to make to and maintain, that's why I've been able to be in business and have multiple businesses, have a career, be able to recognize that I set a goal that I didn't want to work for anybody else after 50.
Right.
I haven't worked for
Right.
anybody else since I've been 50. And so, and I live my life the way that I want to live it on the terms that I choose to. And being well, taking care of myself, being able to go out there and take breaks. But I spend a lot of time, people think I'm playing. No, I'm out there building knowledge, creating networking opportunities, meeting people, but understanding what I need so that I can reinvest in myself and also get my tax deductions, my tax write offs.
That's right. We
So
talked about that yesterday.
we did, okay. And you gave me one, about something that I do. People ask me, why is it that sometimes when you travel and I go to trainings and instead of staying at the hotel, I stay at my timeshare? And Zenya was like,
Yeah.
that's a tax write off. And I was like, oh, girl, I didn't even think about maintenance dues, things like that. She gave me a tip on my own game. Something that,
Yes.
a lot of times we don't apply. We don't
Yes.
apply what we know to ourselves. And that was one of those situations where I didn't even think about applying my own, something that I do on a regular to my own, but
Right.
I tell people all the time.
Yeah.
And so that's what this whole event is about, is teaching us how to use each other to sometimes bounce off of so that we can recognize and see the things that we do. We're good at what we do, but sometimes we have
Yeah.
to get somebody else from the outside to come in and watch us and see, we can be talking to somebody and bouncing something off of somebody else and it bounces back. That's why you talk to people, why you find business besties, and you get out there and you really just don't be afraid to expand and meet with other people and network. And so when you have opportunities to go to events, I learn a lot. I learn a lot from people. I know a lot of people wonder, where has Charlotte been? I've been working on something in the background very quietly. Um,
Right.
that's going to come up. And it's a part of my journey because in our journey, we can't ever stop creating goals.
Right.
If you don't set a goal, you don't know where you're going.
Right.
I was at an event earlier this year, and that was one of the things that Stedman, I'm bad about people's names. Stedman, I'm just going to say, said
Yep.
was that the first thing you have to do is decide where you want to go because you can't get there if you don't know where you're trying to go. And so I'm on that second part of my journey, and I'm okay, I have to create some new goals. And in that process, it's time you have to sometimes take time out and slow your roll and really plan and be with intention.
That is awesome. Thank you so much, Charlotte. Can I just say this to you? I am glad that you have come into my life. And I look at you not only as a sister girl, but as a mentor. There's a lot over the last past couple of months that you have just shared with me. You have opened my vision. And that's what I try to share with so many women because we're structured more as women in this industry. But
Yeah.
there's also men that are looking at these opportunities and they're started
Yes.
saying, hey, wait a minute now, we can do some of this stuff too. And so I just want to say thank you so much for being a part of my core. And I don't have a lot of core, but my core women that are in my life, and you have made a drastic change, an impartation in me. And I just wanted to thank you for that. And I am so excited for all of you. Charlotte is just one of the speakers, amazing women who are killing this industry. Like, they ain't just talking money, they're actually making money. Checks and electronic deposits is coming into their bank account.
Come on, we gotta pay
It's
bills,
coming
okay?
into their right.
Yeah.
And
But
so we
maintaining your
that same
lifestyle, you know?
absolute, absolutely a lifestyle. It's not just about paying bills, but it's about living that lifestyle that you desire to live. And so that's what this whole thing was for me.
Yes.
I felt like I was called for a purpose and a plan, and it was to connect with women like Charlotte and others who will be coming on. We'll be doing these lives as conference time gets closer so that you, our audience and participants and attendees, will be able to see the information that you will receive. And it's so very, very important. This is a part of your journey as a entrepreneur, as a business owner. It's a part of self-preservation. People don't think about
Mhm.
that. It's all about the grind and how it is that you make the money. If you're not here physically, mentally, emotionally, you won't be able to survive this journey. Self-preservation is everything. And so I just had to do this live with Charlotte, and I don't know if she'll be open to doing another as we get
Yeah.
closer to the conference. Okay, great. So we will come on at another time and do a live, but we just wanted to share this valuable information as to what you will receive at the Virtual Girls Rock Conference of 2019, September 20th and 21st. You can go to Eventbrite to get your tickets. Um, and you can go also click up below on our post, and I'll put it down in the comments area, the link to where you can get all of the conference information. We look forward to you coming, meeting Charlotte and all the other speakers. Kim Coles will be our keynote speaker. And so we're just to be able to serve you. And we look forward to meeting you personally on September 20th and 21st. Thank you again, Charlotte, for taking time out of your busy schedule. I know that you are busy and you're
Thank
probably on the way to the office right now. So thank you, thank you. So
All
I
right.
know you are.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you
thank
so
you for your patience. All right.
much.
Talk.
It's all, see, and it worked out beautifully, right?
Yes, it did.
Yes.
All right. Thank
Yes.
you. Talk to
All
you
right.
guys
Have a great
soon.
day.
You too.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Thank you guys for popping on our live. We hope to see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.